Hey CAF members, Derek LaSalle here, FSI with PSP Ottawa. Make sure you read the full disclaimer before starting your workout today. Here's a list of equipment that you might need for today's workout. This is a 15-minute workout. I also want you to make sure that you warm up before you start. So if you check in our playlist, we will have some available warm-ups for you. Don't forget to subscribe and like our page as well. Hope you enjoy the workout. All right, team, so here's your 15-minute workout for today. If you have them, we're gonna use some dumbbells. If you don't, I want you to grab a PVC or a wooden dowel or a hockey stick will work at home. So I'm gonna give you the scaling option first. So if you have that wooden stick, the first movement is gonna be a shoulder to overhead press without using the legs. So going from shoulders to overhead with that bar or the object. From there, keeping it on your shoulders, you're gonna go for front squats with the bar on the shoulders. The third movement is going to be a bent over row with that bar in your hands. Fourth movement is going to be a deadlift going down to mid shin and extending the hips at the top. And the third, last one is going to be push-ups. So you're gonna ditch your bar, and from there, you're going to go for push-ups on your toes or push-ups on your knees. If you have dumbbells, we're gonna do everything the same but with dumbbells. So 2 dumbbells, 1 on each shoulder for the presses, 1 on each shoulder for the squats. Feet come close together, hinge forward. We go for the rows, then dumbbell deadlifts, and then we finish with the push-ups, but we're gonna keep our hands on our dumbbells all the way through this workout except for your rest period. So the way that the workout's gonna work, 20 seconds per movement, and then after doing each movement once for 20 seconds, we're gonna do 20-second rest. We're gonna do it for 5 rounds. So that's gonna last 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna finish you guys off with a little core finisher. So, here we go. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. Dumbbells are gonna start at your shoulders, elbows pointed forward, and take your time with these. We're just trying to extend the elbows, keep the core locked down, so try not to arch to the lower back. But we're gonna be doing lots of reps throughout the workout, and we're trying to move for the full 20 seconds. Once we're done 20 seconds, dumbbells to the shoulders, we're gonna go for front squats for 20 seconds, keeping the dumbbells on the shoulders and the elbows away from the knees on the way down. Once 20 seconds is done here, we're gonna bring the feet close together, hinge forward. We're going for the bent over row, pulling the shoulder blades together, and elbows staying close to the body. 3, 2, 1. We stand, feet stay close together. We're gonna go for the dumbbell deadlift, sending the hips back and down. One head of the dumbbell makes contact with the ground beside your baby toe. And the last station is gonna be your push-ups. So keep the hands on the dumbbells, get your chest and thighs to the ground, and try and work for the full 20 seconds. Boom. And that's round 1 out of 5 done. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Just slow down the pace if you notice that the 20 seconds is getting hard to move through. Try not to stop or drop the dumbbells at any point. So bring them back to the shoulders. And here we go for round number 2. Starting with the strict press. I'm not using my legs. Really focusing on the triceps and the shoulders. If you need to pause at the shoulders, that's fine. Once that's done, 20 seconds, we're going into front squats. Send the hips back and down. Keep the chest nice and tall. Weight should be on the midfoot to heels. I'm driving those knees out. And now feet come close together. We're gonna go for that bent over row. One of the things we're looking for is making sure that the spine is neutral. So nice flat spine here. 3, 2, 1, stand. Feet stay close together. And we're sending the hips back, letting the chest come forward slightly as we go for our dumbbell deadlifts. 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells on the ground. Into our push-ups. And time. That's 2 rounds in the books. You guys are crushing this. I'm going to turn sideways so that you have a different angle of what these movements should look like. We're starting round 3 in 7 seconds. So we're going to get the dumbbells to the shoulders. And here we go with the strict press. So notice, not using my legs, not leaning back, trying to keep the rib cage tucked down as much as possible. 3, 2, 1. I spread my feet shoulder width and I start moving through those front squats. Keeping my chest tall, looking straight ahead, elbows away from my knees. One more. Feet together, neutral spine, so hinging from the hips, looking at starting to pull through the arms, keeping the elbows tight to the rib cage. Keep going here, team. All right, deadlifts, hips back and down. So the shoulders can come forward slightly, but just make sure your weight isn't in the toes. Midfoot to heel, arch to the back, and time. Going to our push-ups, hand on the dumbbells, moving through these reps. Chest touches the ground, and pushing back up. And time. So we're done 3. We got 2 to go. I know you guys have this in you. If you need to lighten the load, you can. If it's too easy, add some weight. Here we go. In 5 seconds. So I'm getting ready. Dumbbells at the shoulders. 2, 1, and go. Stay strong. Stay active through your midline. We got 10 seconds left. I know these are getting hard because pressing matched with those push-ups are not easy. Here we go into those front squats. Two, 1. All right, feet together, flat back. I'm trying to pull my shoulder blades together, squeezing that upper back as I do so. Working hard here. All right, deadlifts. Tap. Tap the ground, stand. If you need to, you go into a little bit more flexion of the knees. Make sure you're not just rounding through the upper back with your deadlifts. Push-ups for the second last set. Push here, team. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. I know this is getting challenging, but move through. 20 seconds of each exercise left. Then a little surprise finisher. 5, 2, 1. Here we go. Strict press. Straight up. Driving from those shoulders. Yes, the triceps are feeling it now, but do as much as you can. Moving for that 20-second period. And breathe. All right, front squats. Hips back and down. Trying to keep the chest tall. As I go down with this. And I'm breathing. All right, I was gonna go for one more, but ran out of time there. Bent over rows. Almost there, team, come on. Push through here. 3, 2, 1, stand, deadlifts. Hips back, chest can come forward. Remember to bend and soften those knees to allow the dumbbell to touch the ground. 3. And last set of push-ups. Then we're done with this strength portion. Full body. Push right through to the end. Rep them out. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right. You guys aren't quite done yet. We will do a little 3-minute clock. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for plank, 20 seconds, side plank, 20 seconds, and then side plank opposite side, 20 seconds. And if you need a scale for the plank, you can go to your knees. You can do it from your toes, a little bit harder. You can also do this from high plank position where I'm gonna start. And then for the side plank, knee can come under to help, which I'll start with that one. And then if I wanna make it a little more challenging, feet together. But I'm just trying to keep my hips as far away from the ground as possible, pushing up towards the ceiling. All right, so scaled version. In round number 1 for me, I'll start on my knees. 2, 1, and hold. So even though I'm on my knees here, I'm thinking about tilting my pelvis towards the ground, squeezing my butt, and pulling my belly button towards my spine. 5 more seconds. Then we're gonna turn into a side plank. So let's go to side plank. I'm gonna get my knee underneath me. That bottom leg is bent, and I'm driving my hips up towards the ceiling, opening up my chest. 3, 2, 1, and for the sake of this exercise, I'm just gonna flip over. Sorry that I'm not facing you guys anymore, but chest is open. You can still hear me through the mic. 10 seconds, just keep an eye on the clock. Hips stay away from the ground. 3, 2, 1, no rest. We're going back into plank, so now I'm going for that full plank on my toes, feet close together, keeping everything tight through my midline, trying to avoid arching in my low back. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going into side plank. Make sure that your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder for support here, and you're pushing your hips up towards the ceiling. You got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. I'm switching sides. Hips up, nice and high. Squeezing everything, opening up that chest cavity. 10 seconds. On my last one, I'm gonna go fully extended plank and then arm extended side planks. 2, 1. So here I am, pushing into the ground, thinking about rounding out my upper back, squeezing my glutes, keeping the midline tight from knee to chest. Hold on for 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now we go side plank. I'm side plank on one arm, extended, hips away from the ground. If you want, you can lift your opposite leg. If you're feeling like you want to challenge yourself a bit, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You make the switch. Hips stay away from the ground. This is your last 20 seconds of your workout. Push that arm into the ground, activate your shoulders. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and that's time. Great job, team. That is your 15-minute workout for today. Don't forget to cool down. We will see you next time for another 15-minute workout.